welcome to 1407 Gray Malkin Lane. This is the living memory of the X-Men. Don't let anyone tell you different. Okay, Rogue and Gambit, number 3. Now, this is the third of, I think, a 5-part limited series starring that dirty duo, Rogue and Gambit. Written by Stephanie Phillips, with Carlos Gomez as the artist and David Curiel as the color artist. Let me tell you, the artist is on point. I'm definitely getting like this is how they're supposed to look. I mean, I understand they've upgraded their looks. This is the classic Rogue. I'm sorry. Like this is how Rogue is supposed to be. And we never got it. At least we never got it in the movie form. MCU, please help us. And please make it Kiki Palmer. Just for me. I always thought Rogue was black. It makes a lot of sense. Uh okay. So we jump into this. Mystique finds Destiny looking over which is really weird because she's blind. Uh she's she's on a railing overlooking the city, and Mystique's trying to Mystique's trying to talk to her and say, like, why don't you talk to me? And it's like, oh yeah, they're talking about Rogue, and then Destiny is like, I don't think she doesn't trust Gambit. I will say this again: Mystique and Destiny ain't shit. I don't understand why Rogue has such an attachment to either of them. Because, okay, let's go. Let's take away the fact that they basically kidnapped her and turned her into a war criminal. Mystique has stabbed her, shot her, stabbed her, catfish her current husband, which we still don't really know. I don't think he did it. I want to believe he didn't do it. I could see how he would do it, but if you look at the circumstances, no, 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 no. He's smarter than that. He's not going to do it. Uh, and we got Destiny. Destiny is just terrible. Like, yeah, they raised her and they were like, "Oh, we're going to be your mothers," and but they're completely toxic. I'm like, they are every no, no, no. Rachel and Betsy are now the current stereotypical couple. Mystique and Destiny are the old couple who are just mean and they don't like anybody. I mean, at all. Okay, so man, I just don't trust it. I don't like the fact that Mystique and Destiny are held at such high esteem for Rogue, and Rogue knows they both ain't shit. They never been shit ever. And like, it's like, oh, they're my moms. No, 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 no. Like, really, if you want to know how toxic there are movies about this. Like, all right, go back and watch the movie The White Orlander. It came out in 2003. It stars Michelle Pfeiffer. It has Robin White. Um, it was bad. A toxic mother who manipulated their daughter, and she's the favorite too. That's think about that. So we get to Rogue and Gambit. They're back on Krakoa. Their powers are back. They meet up with Forge. They're saying like, "Hey, we need to get that suit that you." Um, All right, first they're saying like they're telling them they we need to find Manifold, and then Rogue throws the gambit like we know about the suit you made out of Tempo, Caliban, and Mystique that you didn't tell anybody about it, which is kind of weird because like why would they? Why would she really press up on him? Why not just tell him the entire situation? I mean, they're friends, they're old friends. Like, come on. Then we get a data page, and I respect Ford for what he's doing. He said he destroyed it. He said he doesn't want uh, people, the wrong people, getting their hands on his technology. I understand that. I get that, but he really needs to follow through. Like, not don't leave it anywhere. Like, then we get a flashback with Rogue and no, I'm sorry, Gambit and Wolverine, because you got to put Wolverine in everything. They don't really explain this happened. You assume it's like the blue team era, which yeah, but I would love like a little reference, just a little, because honestly, this looked like it's '93. This happened in like '93, but Rogue and Gambit, they have a nice little kiss. They show how like their doomed romance. And Gambit kind of tells Rogue, Gambit says like, wait, how come you didn't tell me about this? She's like, it was on a need to know basis. Like it would have been nice to have known some. And then an explosion happens. Um, Rogue and Gambit get kicked out of Forge's lab. Forge is pissed, and Rogue is being. I swear, this is turning into like a rom com, where the the girl where Rogue is being very naggy. She doesn't. She's like, and she's being kind of condescending. All you done is complain and cause problems. He's totally valid in doing so. Totally valid because it's a shit plan. Miss Destiny doesn't want like. Why would he help Destiny? Oh, because Rogue asked. Yeah, I'm so, also it happened during their vacation when he was trying to get with her, spend some time with her, but you know, Destiny can't call. I'm sorry you don't trust Destiny, but I do. Why? I never understood like why. Like then like she's just kind of just nagging and nagging, and then Gambit he found he found the suit, he found the device, and he's like, and he caused a distraction in order to get it. Gambit tells Rogue like I did this for you, but after that I'm done. I'm going back. Like I'm not going on this stupid mission. Gambit tells Rogue, I don't like. I'm not doing this for your mother. Fuck her. I'm out. So Rogue is left to find Manifold, but not before chatting up a good friend, Rocket Raccoon. I think it's really interesting that this happened at the same month as the movie. The movie came out last weekend. Marketing, Marvel's marketing is very. There you go. It's so obvious. Like Rocket tells her like she feels like he's not communicating, and he's like, "Have you tried to talk to either? Have you tried to talk to him?" And she's like, "Uh, no." Rogue eventually finds Manifold, and It's actually a trap. We get the facility that captured Manifold, and as we saw earlier, Deathstrike has been busy. They have a bunch of people. They got Vanisher, who I thought was on Krakoa. I don't know how that happened. Juggernaut, the Absorbing Man, a Spider-Man villain, Electro, as well as Deathstrike and Manifold. Jeez, that is a crazy team on Rogue isn't bested by this group because she's had training. You know she knows her way. She knows how to fight thanks to Mystique and Destiny, Captain America, Wolverine, Cyclops, Xavier, uh, Storm. Like she's had a lot of teachers, lots of teachers. But I'm giving this a 3.75. It's cool. It's dope. I want to see where it's going. We still don't know who the villain is, and I really couldn't tell you who it is. At this point we have seen nothing. They've given us nothing, and it feels like it could be Arcade, but no, he's not in this. This is not his style. What do you think? Who do you think is the person behind the curtain? Because I bet you it's gonna be somebody we haven't seen in a while. Man, all right, I know this would never happen, but can you imagine if it was like, I don't know, who's big right now? Dark Beast? Like the actual Dark Beast, or Sugar Man. Ooh, Sugar Man would be interesting. Think about it. All right, 1407. I'll see you soon.